Alright guys, what is going on? Welcome to the live stream, and today we're going to be doing part 10 of the Republic of Georgia series. I believe now at this point that the Republic of Georgia is now my longest running series longest running like live stream series per se. I do have a playlist now of the Republic of Georgia since it has been going on for so long. So go ahead and check that playlist out if you have not caught up with the Republic of Georgia. Looks like we have around more than 10 hours worth of content for the Republic of Georgia. Just go ahead and again check that out. Let's go ahead and switch this over to the game. And what is up, guys? Welcome to part 10 of the Republic of Georgia. We're going to go ahead and check on our financial situation, 0.82% deficit as part of our revenue plan, but we are still running a structural surplus, which is good. So we're running, well, actually, whoa, what's going on here? We are running a structural deficit of negative 1.9%. Oof, we are in the hole right now. So we're now borrowing money. Let's look. Quarterly surplus, $410 million. We have a $2.6 billion treasury reserve. So let's go ahead and save that money for any incurrence of debts that we are going to be studying. Maybe it also could be because of our lowering inflation. Maybe that inflation is actually helping us out in a couple of ways. I would love to watch this live, but I'm 2 episodes behind. Keep falling asleep watching them as I'm in the United Kingdom and watch them in bed. Jesus Christ. Glad to see you guys have bedtime entertainment. I guess that's all PG is. Just, oh yeah, I'll watch them whenever I go to bed. Just kidding. I do that every now and then. Structural deficit is negative. Wait, hang on. Let me read that again. Structural deficit negative. Oh, yeah. Okay. So that is good. That is good. I read it wrong and I was just like, wait, what? Alright, Kazia Free Front. Let's infiltrate them. I'll wait for their guy to show up. Takes hostages. Any of us stop?
It's true that the blue
Cannot be described as fatal to arrests. Oh, look at that! Look how close they are to being taken out! Oh, finally. We're so close to taking out the Abkhazia Free Front. Counterintelligence. Let's amp up funding to counterintelligence. Let's do 50,000 agents on the national territory. And citizen awareness of cybersecurity. Let's go.
our
Task force. So we're still good in terms of our finances, negative 2% structural surplus. And debt servicing is negative 1.35%, so we're servicing 1% of our debt. Subsidize money to military industries and sell it. Nationalize. Sell it or nationalize, what? Oh, look at that, sectors nationalized has hit $1 billion in profit. So that is great to see that our economy is doing so well. And what we're also going to do, we're going to start concentrating on Armenia and Azerbaijan. We're going to approach When are the next elections in these nations? Whoa, what happened to Armenia? Oh, that was funny. So next elections, wow, 1,400 days in Armenia. And Azerbaijan is next elections are 15. Oh, I guess they no, they had them like 1,000 days ago. That was almost 2 years ago. Well, more than 2 years ago. Hey man, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. Haven't seen you in a live stream in a while. Okay, when is our wind power plant supposed to be done? Okay, so that is already finished. Biomass electricity, solar power, hydraulic, and can I dismantle? So I can, actually I can. I can dismantle all of our fossil energy plants. That'll take $25 million out of the treasury, and then we'll be left with 1.53 terawatts worth of power. Let's go ahead and dismantle all of that. We will now completely eliminate all fossil electricity in the Republic of Georgia, which should have a start budging our that should start budging our CO2 emissions. Then we're essentially officially going to be a completely renewable economy.
The funeral.
Looks like a member of our cabinet did die. I'm noticing this a lot, that a lot of our cabinet members are dying off. Let's go ahead and replace our Minister of Industry. You're noticing what that was whenever we declared a state of emergency for a whole month in the Republic. Build coal plants, absolutely. Average temperature is going up, apparently. Look at that, CO2 emissions compared to the beginning of the game have gone up. Yikes. How much would this cost? Apparently 400 of these. What are we doing? Yeah, no wonder, because let's do 3,000. $500. Gotta get rid. 500,000 per year. Good, more CO2. Jesus Christ. So 400. That would cost a lot, but we're getting rid of about 2 million capture capacity per year. Also want to do more of this, because this is going to actually help our fuel industry, supposedly.
You are.
I also need to do that. I need to go after some shale plants, but that would get the pacifists and the environmentalists, like, to hate me. Military ops. Taxation on carbon, yeah, that could work. Let's do $20. Yeah, apparently our party would not like that. Let's look. What can we attach this to? Inheritance tax. We also have a parliamentary election this year. You're going to play Red Dead 2 anytime soon. If you guys want me to play Red Dead, I could. I know you guys are interested in me playing Red Dead. I mean, wait, let me see this. 40% to a pornography tax. See all these ads for Windows 11, and it still won't let me upgrade. I'm gonna continue to go on. Let's look. 272 days to the federal election. Do we call it a federal election? Do we call it a I'm just gonna keep calling it parliamentary. Oh crap! Hang on. Ah! Damn it! Placed under surveillance. Can you imagine if those guys liked us? That's funny. Mix carbon tax with the porn tax. I feel like that could work. What's my growth rate? Growth rate is 7%, and inflation is actually heading down to 8%. Interest rates are on their way down. Yeah, imagine trying to borrow money in Georgia when literally the minimum interest rate in the nation is charging 15%. That is a hell of a loan. Yeah, we're gonna do a reform before the election to do some carbon taxes. Consumer, fuel cell batteries. How many people are using electric cars? 20% of Georgia is using electric vehicles, which makes sense, I guess. Do we even have an industry for that yet? Well, actually, let's try to start a biotechnology industry. Pharmaceuticals. I didn't know you could not start pharmaceutics. Rare earth oxides. Silver? We don't have... Well, let's see who the biggest producer of silver is. Oh, no. Bolivia. We can do it from Poland. We can do it from Poland or India. Probably India. Wait, was Romania right there? I just saw Romania. Let's try Romania just so we can get some better relations with them. Bauxite. Okay, so they do have bauxite. What about pharmaceutical? No, we can't export pharmaceuticals. Perfumes and cosmetics. Alright, Maximo. See you in the next one. Silver. 6 tons of silver. And we can do 22 tons. Let's lower the purchasing price. We're probably going to be able to get a good contract out of this. I really would prefer to invite them for a meeting to get it quicker, but apparently the game still thinks that my country has really bad domestic affairs. Let's do that, and then let's do another contract in the same one. Lead. No. Paper. Plastics. steel? Uranium. Uranium fever is gonna let me down. The Geiger counter in my hand. Gold. Oh yeah, we definitely don't need gold. We have our own gold. Fishies. Nope. We have a good fishing industry. Actually, that's what I'm going to subsidize next. Coal. Do I need some coal? Actually, yeah. We already have 3 million, but just so we can get some better relations with Romania, I'm going to allow it. So that's silver. 390. So that's good. And then coal. 1.9 million, nearly 2 million tow of coal. And let's do it one down. Nearly $1 billion. Well, that's definitely $1 billion. Let's do one click down, and then let's call this the tattoo meet agreement. Is that what it's called? Tattoo meet. Let's negotiate that. I actually saw on Flight Simulator, apparently Tbilisi International Airport is in Flight Simulator. Basically, like, I need to, whenever I'm done with this stream, I'm actually going to go fly around Georgia for a change. Never really fly around any other country. But anyway, they're on the DLC, it's like $10, $20 or something like that. It's like a improved upon Tbilisi International. Looked interesting. I definitely want to kind of fly around Georgia whenever I'm done here. And President of Kazakhstan wants to have a meeting, but our contract has been accepted by the Romanians, so that should ensure better relations between our two nations. Maybe even they will allow a new student exchange agreement. Oh, we got another strike. Wait 7 days, and we will be over this strike. FPS. There's actually even one of the things that literally says, like, there's actually even one of the things that literally says that, they play, like, geopolitical simulator, which is really funny. I really wish, like, smaller nations still had, like, you know, a ton more. Because it's kind of easy whenever you have, like, one person, because you just have to go after one person in these games. But I don't know.
Good morning.
Good morning. So they want to sell milk. 42 million. Do we even have milk? We do not. Let's lower this contract to 273. 273, so that's 303. 303. 305. 305. 309. Alright, we gotta sell 1.1 billion liters of milk. That's a lot of milk. For $360 million. The more import contracts we're getting, the better.
Sure.
What is our relations with Kazakhstan? We have light green relations with Kazakhstan. We're gonna save further cooperation. Actually, let's develop both of our nations. Let's offer a student exchange program. No one wants a student exchange, like, at all. Kind of sucks. What about Greece? Can we get one with Greece? Just comparable size. What about Japan? Foreign exchange suggest. And refused, yeah. Who can we do it with? Oh, let's go to the Baltics. Refused. Even if travel does broaden the mind, the gains of our youth will be much less than with the country. So we still have to improve our education system. About Latvia. And refused again because of the education system. About the United States. Highly doubt it. Yeah. Of course. See this. Georgia's a model country for the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, according to the Secretary General. Yeah, if you were not watching the last episode, I did become an official member of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, otherwise known as NATO. You know, it's funny, 2029 and I'm still in the World Trade Organization. It's like a wave of terrorism sweeping the globe, isn't there? Electricity surplus 1.53, so that means that most of our World Trade Organization is cringe. Yes,
we
it
have
is.
Strong suspicion.
Ooh. Secret Service, Kazia, and 3 unknown persons talked about suicide. Let's proceed with the rest. Yep. Got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. We just need to keep doing that and just hope that their mercenaries go to 0. Once we do that, and there's another strike. Oh, here we go.
Please. And why not?
Let's play,
Yes.
play a game of Whisk while we're at it.
Could you throw in a...
Okay, let's see what we can do to rectify the education system. Negotiate numbers in education, salary, size of the research workforce, salary of the research workforce. So let's do
Very
salary.
well. What kind of offer do you wish to make us?
Gaga Lord, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. Let's do 1150.
We would prefer to terminate this
Really?
negotiation.
No.
Very well. What kind of offer do you wish to make us?
Let's do... You know what? Never mind.
No! We shall have your skin!
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alarming. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on. Salary increase. We could actually afford more salary increases. Maternal situation on the elderly is terrible. The vast majority have barely enough money to eat and lodge. The hopeless cases multiply. Malnutrition, the inability to take care of themselves. The list is long. And our sidewalks darken with octo and nonagenarian homeless people. Our country cannot bear such a scandal. Okay. It's because the pensions have literally not been adjusted at all. Literally $4 in pension. Because it is so goddamn expensive to increase them. Can I afford this? Will this even pass? Cancel. Meet with your army chief and chief of intelligence. Military operations. So with him, and I really want to increase funding for the pensions. That's really something that I want to do.
I do.
You've checked.
Sure. Huh.
Authorize the use of chemical and bacteriological weapons. Who needs a salary anyway? Slave labor is cheaper and more efficient. Thank you so much for the $10 donation, Gaga. Really appreciate that.
Thanks, you flatter me. It's very kind of you. Fine, thanks.
Huh. You're not bad yourself.
Ask him to. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm very moved. I want you to know that I take your compliments very seriously. Fine, thanks. What post would you propose for me? That would be a great honor. I'm eagerly awaiting my official nomination.
Oh, look at how much that lowered my structural deficit. Or surplus or whatever. What was that, my public finances? Yeah! Swear to God, if they don't get with it by this, what do you call it? If they don't get with it whenever I literally just spent almost $1 billion for their pension, I'm gonna be pissed. Public finances, what happened now? What happened? Budget deficit, 2%. Huh, kind of went back. I remember the times whenever we had such a hard time trying to get our deficit in order. Uh-oh, took a bicycle ride near school, bought a large quantity of nails. Transportation, high-speed train. Sukuni to Katizi. Cost $400 million, 11 months. Remaining cost. Can finance $2 billion of that. What I really want to do, I want to finance like an entire nuclear power plant.
Good news.
GDP has hit $50 billion. Imports are up $8 billion. Interesting. But we still have a very, very big trade balance, even though it has dropped by nearly $10 billion. All we need to make sure to do is not become an importing nation. I mean, becoming an importing nation is actually probably healthy, because that just means that we are extremely developed. Let's go to services. Go to transportation. What are we doing? Urban transportation. Can I privatize this? 120 million, 171 million. What's my workforce? Yeah, let's go ahead and privatize this. We'll get $120 million off of the sale of the shares of these sectors. I'm also going to consider privatizing any other fully nationalized sectors except for energy. Becoming an importing nation isn't bad. Yep, that's kind of what I realized right after I said that. I was just like, well, probably not the worst thing, but also it has its disadvantages. Agent dies on the mission. Oh yeah, in the previous episode, we did fully fund food safety and conversion to organic farming. Surplus $270 million. I continue to wait to pay off all of my debts. It's better if you have a strong currency. But then, speaking of currency, what is our currency strength? Ooh, it's actually going down. Dollar rate was 47 cents, probably because of the increased or the decreased interest rates. Exchange rate in euro, however, has still been going up, but so that's actually what we're worried about, is making sure that our currency is compared to the euro is pretty strong. Let's see. Let's throw our hat in the ring again for the European Union. We need to continue to attempt to join the European Union. We're like 8 votes short. At least we need to flip those votes to abstentions. If we can flip them to abstentions, and because we have a majority of the European Parliament or European Union nations that support our bid to join.
Here is our growth.
And of course, the cholera epidemic breaks out in Georgia.
We have strong suspicion.
Zoinks! Kazia. Oh, yeah. More information you gather, the better. There will be no public demonstration, nevertheless, my position. This is the army, so the army wants a pay raise. So long as the chief of the army likes us, he will not launch a coup. I mean, yeah, they could actually use a pay raise. So inflation is starting to go down, which is good. So that means cost of living is going down. Against 9, does that mean that someone flipped? Ireland, Finland, Denmark, EU Parliament, EPG is still for us. Council. Swear to God, I'm just gonna God and spy my way into the European Union. So it has to be unanimous. Can't believe you didn't need the shoe. Again, there is a scene of me eating a shoe in that live stream. It's just that you have to scour through 6.5 hours of footage in order to find it. So if you're that dedicated, go through and you'll find it. It's in there. Truly is in there.
The bill had
Not gonna even win over the parliament. I actually don't know. I know a couple of people. I know people who've literally gotten Turkey into the European Union, so there's a possibility of that happening.
For the moment.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. I think we did it. Don't tell me we just did it. Did we do it? Oh. No, never mind. We're not on the map anymore. Unified theory and physics. Are we the first one? Our researchers have succeeded in establishing an unpublished model unifying for the first time in an avowed way quantum mechanics and general relativity. This unifying theory allows us to describe the world that surrounds us as a whole. The formulation of the laws of this theory should enable us to predict without risks the entirety of the physical events in the universe. This discovery is fundamental and will fall into the public domain. We cannot patent but influence our country throughout the world will only be reinforced. CASHAPP partial dismantlement.
Following our investigation after the arrest of the head of the organization, we have uncovered the chain of command and have dismantled a large portion of...
A strong blow to terrorism. So did we just dismantle the whole group? Because they're not even popping up on the... They're not even popping up on the map anymore. Well, we'll continue monitoring the Abkhazia Freefront, but I think they just lost their regional power. Secrets, laboratory, seized computer files, so that's a very, very hard blow. The hardest blow that you can do against the organization.
The spread of
The epidemic has stopped.
I'll give you a quick up.
Water cannons. You know, Joe Biden farted near what? Now the news knows about it because she couldn't keep quiet. What? Build a nuclear submarine? Possibly. We actually need to start building conventional ones. So let's do $20 million in conventional submarines. Household appliances. Let's go ahead and start building household appliances. Oh. Naval construction, nickel, What do you need for nickel? Water supply. Aha! Pharmaceuticals, perfumes, and cosmetics. Nathan Rice, what's up? Silver. Sodas. Software. Synthetic fibers. Textiles, otherwise known as. Zinc. I really want them to kind of split these up into like a... That way we can actually look at raw materials and like, you know, basically split it up. What I also want them to do is I want them to do like a distribution sector where basically it takes like the like the household appliances, supermarket goods, etc., and put them into one little thing called like household goods or like supermarket or something. That would simplify a lot of different things. Pull up to the next EU vote on a nuclear submarine. Should we go for closer relations with Iran? Wait, Jordan! I have a subscriber from Jordan. Foreign exchange suggests... Come on. Come on. Damn it! No one wants anything to do with me education-wise. Ever. Taiwan, come on. You know you want some recognition. Christ, they have a $1.3 trillion economy. What about China? Wait. 22 trillion. United States still top. Oh, look at that. CO2 emissions are now on their way down. Let's go. Let's go. So I think we also should purchase another power plant. Just a matter of what kind of power plant. Let's go for another solar plant. Do $1.7 billion, get it done in 6 months. So that's April, May, June, July, August, September, October. It will be done by October, but by the time the election rolls around. Go. A lot of this game's issues comes from a lack of simplification. What do you mean? What the fudge? My Roku's just like, nah, man, we ain't gonna watch anything today. Okay, so... Alright guys, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you guys want to see more content like this, hit that bell notification icon. Speaking of, let's go over to services, see what else we got. Attraction parks, $25 million, $240,000 in profits. Films, running up to $100 million. I refuse to elaborate. What a Chad. $67 million in sales and $28 million in profits. Requires services. Wait, didn't I? Okay, so services is still there. For some reason, I thought there was like no service sector. There's one country that I played where it was like 0 services. Music industry, services, $5 million in sales, $2 million in profits. That's a productivity index, 2.2. Which actually, that's... I want to see what happens whenever there's more profits than sales. Or at least the profits would be like literally right there. Railway transportation, TV channels, urban transportation, MCJ vaccine. What was this for? Is it the cancer vaccine? Leprosy? Whoa. Sales 86. Oh, look at that. How? Hang on. Let me see what this does to nationalization. Oh, shoot, boys. We can't nationalize. This is too expensive. $394 Holy crap. I love these little numbers. You talk about simplification here? Look at that. $36. Literally, someone went out and bought... we have a trade deficit of $17 million for the leprosy vaccine. So let's actually support the leprosy vaccine and exonerate the sector as well. So that's so funny. Diabetes, $1,000 in sales and $489 in profits. Again, we're gonna subsidize it and exonerate the sector as well. Fast food. Let's actually take away their exoneration. What subsidies are they making? Let's go ahead and lower these subsidies to $5 million. Films can actually cut these subsidies in half. Let's actually exonerate the sector. Air transportation. I think we could take away exonerations. Oh yeah, exonerations 2.9 productivity index. Let's go ahead and take away, raise those exonerations. And banks basically performing the same from 9 years ago. Lotteries and bets. $100 million in sales. Numerical infrastructures. Doing okay. Let's go to the next day. Quarantine ceased for that cholera epidemic. Nationalize the bank. Let's go. Even if it will never take away the trauma, compensating the victims will allow them to get on top of things, at least financially. Jesus Christ, that was a costly epidemic. Let's do $1 billion in reparations.
Considering...
Did I just use the R word? Chad Part 10. What's up, Donna Frack? Welcome to the live stream. Parliament. We have a parliamentary election coming up in the next couple of months. Aww.
A truck.
I literally put him under investigation. How did I not find anything? Unless I didn't. Well, whatever. 30 people die in a suicide truck attack in Batumi, fortunately.
In a statement sent to the
press. Check your DMs, it's very urgent. Which one? Yeah, no, I'm not opening that. Imagine your party wins even more seats. I just really hope that the what do you call it? The left wing wins at least, maybe a quarter of the seats. That way, I can just unless I should just form like a super coalition, or I should just wait until. Maybe I should just wait until the, what do you call it? File, place under surveillance. So now I just did that. We will make a free Kurdistan, you said in last stream. Free Kurdistan? Did I talk about doing a free Kurdistan series? I think I talked about it. I think I talked about Kurdistan. I remember talking about doing a Greece or Iran series. Below compensation. Seriously? I gave you money. $700 million. Flip to communism, make a one-party state. Ah, yes, it's as if that never happened in Georgia before. We have really strong relations with Turkey, which is great. And Germany. Really, Germany really likes us. That's awesome. GDP per capita just hit $10,000. Change the country's name, the Free Democratic People's Republic of Georgia. Ah, yes. It's as if the People's Republic, or the Democratic People's Republic, or the Free Democratic People's Republic. The more words that are inside of the official name of the country, the freer they are. It's completely factuary. Don't just disregard the People's Republic of China or the Democratic People's Republic of Korea or the Republic of Korea between the years of like 1953 and like the 70s or actually the 80s, or I think it's just the Republic of Belarus, or the Islamic Republic of Iran, or the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics between the years of 1921 and 1917 and 1991. Do you have any aircraft carriers? Not yet. Let's look at my military equipment. I have 123 tanks, 63 missile launchers. I need to go after some better ones. Do I have... Come on, not rank 3. Rank 4. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we have some rank 4 missile launchers. Let's go ahead and build about 30 of them. 11/09/29. I think that's a couple of days before the election. So 30 more coming in. 63. We have 0 anti-missile launchers, which you need to buy a couple of those. 23 plus 40 plus 30, so that's 40, 50, 60, 70. 93 helicopters, 11 drones, 7 jets. Wow, we have a very small air force. $3.5 billion for 20 jets. We have 4 frigates and cruisers, 1 rank 1 and then 3 rank 3. 0 submarines, 0 aircraft carriers, and 0 nuclear submarines. National Festival, agreement negotiation, missile launchers, 30, $2.2 billion. Let's sign it. Get those on November 11th. Better times. Be more like socialism with Georgian characteristics. Oh, I love you guys so much.
Our sports.
Family allowance. Oh yeah, the $1. What the hell happened? Public finances. Jesus. Wait, what's my structural deficit? 1.72. We're good. 10 likes. Hot tub stream? What the hell is a hot tub stream? Education. 91,000. We're about to hit 100,000 higher education students. We could actually go for maybe a few more. Okay, let's do this in Abkhazia. Well, actually, hang on, boys. Let's go ahead and check where our education places. Culture, transportation. Let's like specifically build in some of these regions. Culture. Let's do some memorial sites. 3. 1 grand library. 10,000 seats. Manage health. Let's do 2 hospitals. Actually. Education. 1 university center. We're going to be spending almost $100 million. Let's do that. Sports. 150,000 seat stadium. Swimming pool? Yeah, they only have 9 swimming pools in the entire region of Abkhazia. Multi-sports complex. Let's do... manage housing. And then, yeah, let's build some more houses. In Abkhazia, it's going to take up most of our thing. Pacifists are apparently rioting in the streets. Yes, they are. Pacifists. Come on. Go get him, boys! Thousands. Send these boys back in. Get their asses. Get him. Get him. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Get him. Get him. Get him. Aha. Beat him. Beat him up. Beat him up. Haha. OP police station police cards. Oh, shit.
We have strong
Scared the shit out of me. Yeah, I want to see. I'm gonna start building some more prisons. Wait, shit. Hang on. So, Secret Service file. Bought a mini camera, drone, van. I don't know if this is arrestable, but we're gonna go for it. I need to raise taxes somewhere. Rather for the return of JFK Jr. What? Apparently in a apparently in a Dallas, people are meeting up for the return of JFK Jr. Hang on, let me see where this guy is. This is WFAA. What the hell? Should I go, guys? Should I go? Like, I'm gonna go to Dallas and meet up with the guys who think that JFK Jr. is coming back. Where are you at? Tell me, CNN. Tell me, CNN. Where are you at? Come on. I don't care that they're on... Who uses Skype anymore? Oh, this guy. Former QAnon believer. Oh, God. I just said it on stream, didn't I? Now I'm going to get banned. Get him up. Ah, I got him. Are you getting riots? I don't know. I actually legitimately do not know. No, 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 no. Get him. Seriously? It's right there. Get him and hose him down. Yeah, turn it really slowly. Ah. Fire hoses are actually like one of the best things that Eversim has implemented into this game. Nope. No. Aha. There we go.
We have subdued the
rebel movement. There is no more unrest in the city. You can sleep soundly at night. Anti-hair loss? 308, yeah, okay. Good luck with that, though. Apparently we're down $4 million in a trade balance because of it, but who cares? Road transportation, $311 million, and Jesus Christ. Jesus, what happens in my road transportation? Let's exonerate these bitches.
You are
giving our country a big breath of fresh air. It's really commendable. Amplification of crystal fibers president starts paying decent wage for conscripted 18-year-olds, we're going to riot, says the pacifist. Do I still have... Wait. How many conscripts? I'm still paying for a national service. Let's actually see if I can increase this to 24 months for the election. Shit. Well, actually, let's hold that to a referendum. Aha! Got you there, bitch. I would have been really mad if that was a riot, but great thing it's a sit-in. And fossil electricity production is now 0. Say again, fossil electricity production is now 0. So, let's look. Renewable, 10 terawatts from renewables. Environment, renewable energy, 33%. How is it 33%? We literally have 0 fossil electricity production. What is not considered? Oh. Well. Okay, no, that's weird. It should be a lot higher. Crab Rangoon, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. All I told you was to stay and eat the fucking Crab Rangoon. Did you? No, you didn't. And look where we are now. Turns out in that game, all you had to do was literally eat the Crab Rangoon and nothing else happened. The whole game just ends. That's what happens whenever you don't listen to terrorists. Send aid money to Russia? No. No, not until there's a friendly government in Russia that won't invade me. I mean, that actually could help us. In relations. See? They hate me strategically. But then, economically, they're a little okay. They actually might like me a little more economically. Whoa, 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 whoa. National service. We are not the first. I had a nickel for every time I've gotten that in this game. We have donations from other... We're getting $480 million in aid money. $101 million in customs duties. $1 billion in nationalized sectors. $120 million from privatized sectors, and another tax revenues get us $429 million. I actually want to know what those other tax revenues are.
I do.
Jesus Christ, sir. Public debt. Treatment against Alzheimer's. Let's go. What's up, guys? PoliticsGaming here, and today... I don't know, I just want to say let's go all throughout the stream because everyone else says it. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, shit. Here we go. Primaries have just begun, Prime Minister. These internal campaigns and political parties will enable us to know the official candidates who will run the elections in 135 days. Your popularity level among our members is excellent. This is no time to beat around the bush. You should present yourself as a candidate, Prime Minister. You wish to present yourself as a candidate for the Conservative Liberal Party, Prime Minister. Let's accept. We're going to run for one more term. I believe that we are term limited after this election, but we also did increase. We did increase our term limit. Oh wow! Look at that! First time that we have incurred debt in a very long time. Issuance for $49.2 billion.
Our fiscal performance in the last quarter is poor and shows a deficit, which has forced us to undertake an issuance of debt so that our national and international lenders can take it over.
Alright, interesting stuff.
My fellow citizens, it was after intense reflection and multiple consultations that I decided to run for president. Once again,
Whoa.
I ask you to grant me the honor of leading the destiny of our nation.
President, even though it's Prime Minister. Just kidding. Since I did change the system, it does kind of make sense why it still says President. So got all these other things, the code, and then it's just like, oh, you missed it. Gonna extend term limits or keep it democratic and just go one more term. I think we'll keep it at one term. Like you can renew your term once, or it could go unlimited. I don't know. Just print more money, yes. Can't wait for the ability for Eversim to say, print more money. Here, let's. Literally, if they ever gave us the option to print money in Power and Revolution, that's literally like opening Pandora's box. Like, now that would require a brand new economic guide. Definitely. Visited a friend in prison. We're going to continue waiting.
We have strong suspicion.
Okay, that's ironic. We have strong suspicions. Literally just could have arrested him like 2 minutes ago. 4% unemployment. Sale of STEM-based Alzheimer's. My grandmother's already benefited from the first memory cells.
Here is our growth forecast for the end of...
This is a very good figure. Economy is dynamic. And CO2 emissions, kind of going down. We have a 2% deficit right now. Budget, structural deficit, negative 1.9. Yeah, I guess we do need to start making...
We've proceeded to
discreetly invest. Want to print more money? Just keep your interest rate at 0.5% for every... And voila, you printed more money. Currency. Okay, let's look at these elections. So last time, unfortunately, we cannot take another one. Communication, publicize a movement, nuclear power plant. Hell yeah, got none. In reality, if we were running for an actual election, best thing about this is literally that, I mean, compared to whenever we entered office in 2021, or at least since the previous election in 2024, like, we've done a lot for this country. Hopefully the polls show it for us.
Defending people's purchasing power remains the central concern. After all, how can people pay for extras if they can barely make ends meet? Obviously, I cannot promise everyone will be eating caviar, but I can assure you that people will have more to eat.
Apparently the Cowboys finally lost the game. Which, to be fair, the Cowboys have actually been doing pretty good. They're 6-2 right now.
You've changed the deal.
Libya. Yeah, no. Sorry. What are my relations? Oh, we actually have positive relations with Libya. At least with the federal Libyan government. The Democratic Republic of Libya. What's their... Actually, I don't know their official name. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. We're gonna make our way to the election, and we'll go. We're gonna end this episode after the election. Let's see if anyone is primarying me. Looks like they are not. Just gonna keep this on play. Report 22% of total cars in Georgia are electric, which is good. 0.5%. We have another electricity park on the way. What is that about to hit 3? It's about to hit 3%. Yeah, we need to start making some. We need to start lowering this deficit before day 60 for the election. And I think no, we're not in a 2-round system. We actually are a parliamentary system, and therefore we are now in a one system. One system. That makes so much sense. We're in a system in which we used to be in a 2-round system, but now it's a parliamentary system. Therefore, we score under 50%, then we have to form a coalition with another party in order to hit 50%. And that system has actually been fixed, so thankfully. What can we do? 5%.
The funeral will take place next.
Funeral. First time I've ever seen that. Imagine all these characters you know and love, and they all start dying. running like a $2 billion deficit right now. Well, actually, we're not. Get like a $50 million tax pets. Absolutely. No pets in Georgia. Seriously?
The kidnap.
And our security forces will most likely take care of it. I mean, they will. Last couple of times they've been able to. 33 days until he is executed. Security forces should meet with us in a couple of days and say, we know where they are.
Our agents have.
See?
If we yield today.
If we yield today. Smiley. Ha. Safe. $108,000. Still have a crap ton of troops in Sukumi. What about Tbilisi? 4,000. We have more troops in Abkhazia than we do in our own capital city. There we go.
Purchasing.
Kind of monster taxes pets. You got that sweet NATO security blanket now, son. Can probably play with a little more bold list now, I bet. Yeah, I know. Let's go to comparative maps. And go to NATO. Look at that. Oh. You know what would be funny? Getting Russia into NATO. That would be an unstoppable force. Except what is the immovable object? Probably China. Politics, European Union. Seeing Georgia as a member of NATO is always awesome. I've been monitoring this. I've been infiltrating them for like a couple of months now. This is actually the longest. Then it's just gonna come back. Oh, yeah, he died. Like, oh wow, what a surprise. Actually, I could increase large fortunes.
The work is finally.
Liechtenstein should beat NATO, no problem. Yeah, they're just gonna come back with a couple more. Oh god, look at Switzerland. Ugh. Oh boy. What's going on here? Okay, you want to see something even funnier? Switzerland, and UAE, and Qatar, and Bahrain. What about Jordan? Oh no. Oof. And the worst one of all. Ah! We unlocked the floodgates with giving the AI the ability to increase electricity production. God, I'm gonna end my life if Azerbaijan or Armenia does all that. Joining NATO is probably the best thing you've done. I know.
The election...
The election campaign has officially begun. All candidates are now known. You can start play. That's what I want to see. Whoa! Oh, yeah, at this rate, we're gonna have to build a coalition, but I don't mind building one with the Democratic Right Group. Democratic Right Group coalition would be better. So we're gonna try to get these guys to stay close. And if we have a coalition with the Democratic Right Group, then, in theory, we will actually be able to get a couple of more, because they're a little bit more left-wing. They will actually help us get some laws passed that we have not been able to get passed within the past couple of years. Oof. Yeah, okay. Political parties, coalition. No, fundraising. Let's do a fundraiser. We have a different type of fund. It's an unlimited funding, so we have limited funding. That means we cannot go to the billionaires and get money from them. Otherwise, they will find out, go, what are you doing? Then we're gonna get impeached. Inauguration. Let's do police. 1100. Okay. For some reason, the DRG's doing a little difficulty trying to get some support. Satya. Let's do Monday. Let's do a tax change. We're gonna say we're gonna tax the large fortunes a little bit more. Okay, guys, the party can start. I'm here. Well, just in time for the election.
Your campaign.
Your campaign isn't very good. Oh, here's an easy one. Let's go. Performance Hall. Wednesday. Let's go to work. Work. Minimum wage. Oh, yeah, we need to increase our good old minimum wage, because this is not good. Salary. Oh yeah. It really carried us. That and a pension increase will literally save us the election.
Terrible.
Oh yeah. He's just mad that I did it.
We have strong suspicion.
Zwinks. Right in the middle of an election. Mini camera, proceed with an arrest. Please tell me we can do that. Oh, thank God. He literally arrested him with the basis of him buying a second mini camera. Solar power plants. I think that's going to be done. We're going to have a couple of things done by election day. Oh, yeah, we're getting like a batch of weapons like on the day of the election. Brain implants patented by HM. What's HMM? Oh, hollow multimedia memory. It's like a episode of that one show that I can't think of, Black Mirror. Let's ask the ultra conservative coalition to drop out. We have the ultra and the independents. Apparently they have British accents. Interesting.
I'm s-
Damn it. Well, the more parties that are in Are you going to dismantle your fossil fuel electricity production? Already did. Okay, we have another poll out. Oh, look at that. 42%. That, along with the coalition with the DRG, is going to help us. Apparently every other party right now is sucking at the polls. Another plague? Really? Are you serious? In an election? You just really wanna make it difficult for us. $9 million in funds.
The fundraising.
The fundraising campaign has been really successful. Maybe the European Space Agency would bring you closer to the EU. I already tried to join the ESA, and the ESA literally said I am outside of their geographic range. Yeah, let's promise physician-assisted suicide. Legal age of consumption of alcohol. I legitimately am so annoying. Same here, buddy. $58 million, Jesus. Campaign promise. Georgia. Theater venue for Thursday. Election 45. Stop it! Georgian economy. Oof. Hang on. Famous committed. Got a couple of things going on. Let's go ahead and do $800 million. How has our economy been affected by this? Hang on. Famous committed filmmaker succumbs to the disease. Send a ceremony. Got another poll out. We'll check that. Georgian economy affected by the disease we are currently facing. A significant lack of personnel. Most of the 1,400 infected people are workers who caught the disease on business trips. An increasing number of people on leave due to the epidemic. Our entire economy has been infected and has naturally slowed down. Damn, that can actually help us out. 1,400 contaminated, 31 have died. This is the worst epidemic we've gotten struck by. Progression stopped. Good. There's even deadlier epidemics of the plague happening in Luxembourg, Slovenia, Slovakia is apparently getting hit by one. 400 are dead. Okay, so significantly reduced, but 96 people have died from the epidemic. We need to increase the amount of 8% growth.
Here is our growth forecast.
Hang on. Ah! Stop it!
Our infiltrated...
Yeah, literally spend 6 months inside of that and then you just get murdered. Good job. Jurassic dinosaurs clonation have been discovered in the United States. That actually can help us. Not a good thing to say during an election, PG. Shut up. That actually might help us, right? On the bright side, growth slows down, therefore our inflation goes down. PG-nomics. Blake Hill, welcome to the live stream. Final outcome. Oh, man. Oh.
Even if we will never take away the...
I really don't want to look at this number. I really don't want to look. 290. Oh, thank God. Let's do $700 million. A billion. Final outcome, 402 dead, 2 cities were affected by the disease. You know, that'd be interesting if these things would literally go out of control. Like, they have the pandemic, like the COVID pandemic, like, implemented. That's a thing. Oh, yeah, we have another poll, 38-19. So long as the GRG, like, kind of gets us over 50%, then I think we're good. And so long as we're not number 2. But I highly doubt that will happen. Dank Boy, hello, what'd you do to my country? I haven't watched a stream since the 3rd part. We are currently in the election. We did replicate what Georgia is doing in real life, in which we did switch to a parliamentary system. We are no longer a presidential system. We are a parliamentary system. So GDP is $51 billion. We have 5.1 million people in the republic. Inflation is 9%, significantly lower and kind of regularizing around this period. We're trying to get salaries up. Debt to GDP ratio is 11%. GDP per capita is $10,000 US dollars. We're trying to also get a handle on our CO2 emissions, which is, for lack of a better word, bad right now. 33,000 men in the military. Still a conservative rightist regime. We are still fighting the Abkhazia Free Front. And as I say that, we're going to go ahead and place this guy under surveillance. What we're also going to do, we're in the midst of an election. We're most likely planning on forming a coalition with the Democratic Right Group. Georgia has a parliament. Every country has a parliament. The United States has a parliament. The difference is that we call our we call it Congress. Congress is parliament. That's essentially what it is. The formal word for Congress is parliament. You can just kind of, use it interchangeably sometimes, but some countries do refer to their parliament as a parliament. The United States has just always called themselves Congress. Okay, we're going to continue on. Election is coming closer. We're going to save. You know what? Actually, we're going to go for it. We're going to go Friday, and we are going to promise an increase in the pension to $5. Health, legislation, retirement, pension. Okay, actually, let's do $10. I don't think there will be a debate. Whoa. Pause! Stop! Damn it! I'm frustrated here. 23rd. Let's go for health. Change minimum retirement pension. We're going to go for $10. That'll cost the Georgian economy $1 billion. Legislative branch or lawmaking body. Yeah, it's Congress, it's Parliament, it's the legislative branch, it's the lawmaking body. It goes in a lot of different terms. Imagine PG loses. We're not going to lose because we're going to form a coalition. That is essentially the bare minimum of what we're getting right here. If we get a majority in the Parliament, that's going to be awesome. But I highly doubt we're going to get a majority. We're going to go for a coalition with the DRG. If we can get a coalition with the DRG, then we are going to be fine. Hopefully that coalition doesn't collapse. It's game over whenever you lose, yes. If I get assassinated, if I lose an election, if my character dies, I think, which we need to check on our health, actually. Okay, campaign promise. Minimum retirements that barely got us anything. Come on, I'm gonna spend $1 billion on you guys. Why are you not supporting my... I think that might be the last... What if you're overthrown by a coup? Haha, you've obviously not watched any of my previous ones. I mean, I can tell why. But there was actually a military coup in the United States. I'm not even kidding. There was a military putsch in the United States in which the United States military took over, and like in the middle of 2022, maybe 2023, and essentially the United States was a military government from about that time until the 2024 elections. So, but in any case, I do have a very strong relationship with my military, so I do not have any risk of being overthrown in any sort of coup. Georgia's very corrupt politically. Mayoral elections happened and the ruling party won 19 out of 20 municipal elections, but the polls showed that the opposition was leading. Definitely going to be seeing at least some independent parties winning in these upcoming elections. So we're actually going to have a little bit, and that's actually what I'm pretty excited for, is that if we do win this election, we form a coalition with the DRG, then the left-wing parties are actually going to help us get a couple of laws passed. And I think the rest of this Georgia series can go on for another term, and if I'm not in the European Union by the next elections, which I believe will happen in 2032, if I'm not in the European Union, so 2034, if we're not in the European Union by 2034, then we can just go ahead and call the series. But that is the goal of this series, is to join the European Union. Okay, let's look. New poll just came out. 40% exactly for Dinara Parlova. I'm gonna go ahead and make another promise. Oh, actually, let's go over to political parties, coalition, fundraiser, and invest in cyber protection. Let's do $2 million. Make that back in this. Georgia needs the left so bad. Can't even tackle inflation. I know. The right has literally been preventing me from implementing like actual economic reforms to fight the inflation. And once the left gets in parliament, we're actually going to be able to fight this inflation like effectively. So elections, let's do one more promise before the election. Oh, there is a debate. Let's do a small one. Oh my god, did I just get that much popularity off of pornography tax? Holy crap, the pornography tax is OP. I want to see what this says.
Like any household, the state must be fully aware of the budgetary reality and always be looking for ways to improve the situation so as to
Damn, that was generic. TV debate. Let's go. And we don't even have to commit voter fraud. Sound familiar? Oh man, I'm gonna lose this. I'm gonna lose this channel one day because of a really bad joke.
Good evening. So, what's your opinion?
I know how much
Thank you. And moving on.
The first mission of the state.
Thank you. Let's move on to another issue. So, what's your opinion on the matter?
Subway line, 1 mile.
We must guarantee the efficiency and reliability of our transport service.
Very well. Coming over to you. Where do you stand on this? Anything you want to add?
Take note how he's promising to increase the porn tax in November. Budgets. Bike path. Let's go for 100 miles in secondary highways.
We must guarantee...
Seriously?
Thank you. It's now time for the second...
Well, I would like some clarification.
Ooh, let's do something spicy. Let's do something real spicy. I don't know if they'll like me to decrease the employer Social Security payments, but that is a goal. Actually, financial transactions, let's do 0.12%.
In our country...
No!
I would like to hear you talk...
Every citizen...
Thank you. We are...
I don't want to lose this debate, but...
Like any household, the state...
This is my last promise. I need to run it home with this one. Okay, I'm gonna wait for chat. I need chat's help. We really need to swing this debate home. It's like Obi-Wan Kenobi. If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine. I need chat's help. Chat, help me. Minimum wage. I already promised that. I promised minimum wage, and I promised higher pensions. So I can't use those, because usually that would help. Blatantly buying off voters' promise of a higher minimum wage. Yeah, rip. Should have saved that. Wait, housing. Legislation. State aid. Monthly rents. Work sector. Minimum wage, minimum solidarity. Let's go. Oh, okay. Impossible Nexus promise as a referendum reform.
In these times of economic downturn and growing poverty, it is absolutely essential we act in the spirit of national...
Thank you once again to both of you. Our instant polling system. Good evening.
We have strong suspicion.
Zoink, Scoob! Kazuya, under surveillance, proceed with an arrest. And, result of TV debate. 63% of viewers found your participation more convincing than a DRG. And we'll go ahead and go forward. Neutralization of the terrorist cell. November 11th. Legislative elections begin tomorrow. 4 million voters will now go to the polls to express their sentiments with the government. Let's see.
Good evening.
How much you want to bet we would lose? Oh, God. So, oh, look at that. 11% goes to the socialists. All right, look at that. 20%. So that means that we're going to get around 40%. And that just means that we need to form a coalition with the Democratic Right group that got 20%. That would give us about 62%, 63%.
We're now going to go live.
It is with pride that I am speaking to you on this day of victory. Our party was able to impose its vision. Thus, it is to those who voted for us that I wish to pay a special tribute. Thank you, my friends. We will once again prove ourselves worthy of your trust.
But the unfortunate event of this is that we are now in a minority government. We have a minority government as of right now, but we did win all 3 regions. We did win all 3 regions. I actually interacted without... Wow, look at that. The ecologists actually didn't vote for me. I came up 4th with the ecologists. That actually could have saved me the election.
You've changed the deal on
actually like me. They actually would have done that. 55%. This is actually the lowest turnout election I've actually run for. 55% turnout in this election. That's 45% of the country that was uninterested in that election. Okay, I think it's time to form a political coalition. We're going to see what the game tells us. The unthinkable, unfathomable return of the dinosaurs. What? Ticket offices of the theme parks that display our dinosaurs are exploding. Visitors come from an old country and beyond. Must acknowledge I've been there myself. I've been still in shock, and for me, and most impressive are the Triceratops race and T-Rex's lunch. I got 30 missile launchers have been delivered. And that. We're going to continue to wait. I believe it will tell us to form a political coalition. Or we could just form one with the, Backboard podcast. You are a legend. I've actually never heard of your channel. Let me look it up. Backboard podcast. Okay. I'll actually check out your channel. You are a legend. Thank you. How am I a legend? PoliticsGaming, the legend. The GOAT. Well, yeah, I bet this was literally that. I know exactly why this is happening. It's because there's no sovereign. There's no sovereign for this because I changed it. You do not retain a majority in parliament. You have to assemble a coalition to gain in and lead the country. I would invite you to promptly enter discussion with other political parties. The nation cannot function without an executive branch for very long. You will have 1 month to reach these goals. After that, if you fail, I'll be forced to call for a new election. I do podcasts on Spotify. I'll check it out on Spotify. But again, this bug kind of makes sense. Kind of makes sense mainly because in the game, it's usually the sovereign that asks you to form a government, whether it's the queen, the emperor, the king, whatever. So that is why it's asking it's saying world and there's no character popping up, because it expects that a sovereign is going to say this, but there's no sovereign in the country of Georgia. So, but now that I've been asked to form a coalition, we're going to go ahead and ask the Democratic Right group with 31 seats. So let's go ahead and look at the layout of the parliament and then read this. Coalition of political parties. Forming a coalition of political parties has 2 distinct goals: to increase the chances of winning in the presidential election with one candidate for multiple parties, or to gain a majority in the national parliament to be able to lead the country over the legislative body in line with the government. The makeup of a coalition is complex. Parties cannot be too far apart politically. They must agree on a common political program and on an allocation ministerial posts in the event of one forms. Note that a coalition disbands after losing an election. So, if I actually come over here, 66 seats for the Conservative Liberal Party, which is my party. 15 seats for the Union for a Traditional Republic, 10%. Ultra Conservative Coalition, 8 seats. And 13 seats for the Independent National Center, which is a center independent party. Then we have the Democratic Right Group, which is a right party, 31 seats, 21% of the parliament, and the left wing has now come back into the party with 11% of the parliament, or 17. This is the Workers' Party for Socialism. Socialists. 51,000 sympathizers. 2.3 million sympathizers for the CLP. So that's should we ask the Union for a Traditional Republic for a coalition, or should we ask the DRG? The DRG actually would be a little more in line with what I'm trying to do, in which they are actually more of a left-wing party. They're actually the most left-wing party in the country right now, at least in the parliament. So, should we go with the coalition for the UTR, or should we go for a coalition with the DRG? I'm going to go with the coalition with the DRG, mainly because they are going to be more in line with the policies that I'm trying to get passed. Getting with them, I have 44% of the parliament as of right now. Adding the coalition with the DRG, that would give me about 65% of the parliament under my wing. So we're going to go ahead and ask the DRG to form a coalition with us. We're going to offer them a couple of ministerial posts as well as a common policy. So we're going to go ahead and confirm this. Conservative rightists. Or I could literally ask all three of them to join a coalition together. But I'm not too accustomed to getting into these type of things. Well, at least multiple parties. I mean, I could do like a super coalition with the extreme right, the conservative rightists. That'd be funny. I mean, it could make sense to ask the Union for a Traditional Republic to join our coalition. It's like a 3-party coalition, but I have to appease 2 other parties just to continue to make a... Nah, we're just gonna go with the DRG. And if that doesn't work, then we'll just ask the UTR. If the coalition collapses, then we're going to immediately ask the UTR to join our coalition. You know what? I don't know. We're gonna try with the DRG. I'm really stuck between this right now, because if I go with the DRG, there might be a couple of policies that I end up passing. I don't know, I'm kind of in this, it's like a double-edged sword, because if I go with the DRG, I could pass a couple of really right-wing laws, like lessening the restrictions on guns, for example, and then they could actually leave the coalition. I'm just gonna go with the DRG. Suggest. And then my party, oh yeah, we have to wait for them to accept it. $9 million in the fundraiser right before the election. Possible dialogue. We have agreed to discuss formation of a coalition. We are now waiting for your offers for future ministerial posts for our party, and of course the development of a common political platform. If we have not reached an agreement within a month, we will withdraw. We have until like the 13th, I'm gonna say the 13th, before the coalition, before like new elections are called. So we're gonna promise the DRG a spot for justice. And health. And then common political platform will be they didn't like that. I think it's gonna have to be lower taxes. Yeah. And then one more. Local District Police. Drug Task Force, no. Taxation. Oh, let's do this. Lower the employer social security payments to 23%. They're gonna like that. Let's request coalition approval. Agreement reached. Coalition with the Conservative Party. It would be good to fill the ministerial post that you promised your political partners within a week. So that was going to be... Justice and Health are both going to be the DRG. So let's go over to Cabinet. Dismiss. Health. And... Justice. We're going to lose a lot of approval. Yeah. We just lost a ton of approval because of those dismissals. Party in power. No. And we need to do other parties. So the DRG. What's up, Vladimir? We could also just form a new government. Let's watch that approval. Just sync. It's gonna say right here. We went from 100%. Yeah, 22.4% approval, just plummeted. So we got those ministerial appointments. And then we need to do manpower. God, we have a 3% deficit right now. Lower this to 15%. Inheritance. Oh, beautiful parliament there. Instead of like 3 parties, it's now literally just like an actual parliament with multiple parties in it, including a left-wing party. So I think we have like 3 months. No, we have like a month to do this. So have we moved to the right? I believe you made a tactical mistake. Yeah, I know. I know he was popular, but I promised another ministerial post. I get it. Bro, this dude's still streaming still.
This person is at risk of a scandal.
A scandal? Yeah, let's try to cover it up. Common program. Thank you for minister nominations. We'll be... We're now waiting to implement the common program. We estimate 3 months should be more than sufficient. We're counting on you. I won't be streaming for much longer. I'm just trying to make sure that this coalition is stable. And we're gonna concealment operation fails. No! Turkey meeting. Let's accept. Continue to keep strong relations, even though we're most likely going to refuse their natural gas contract. So 10, 12, 5, and 12, 4. Going to be seeing some growth because of this. We're just going to basically make our way to the end of the year. Oh, what we also need to do... What was the manpower education? 191, so we just need to increase it by 10,000. We're going to go to the 6th.
The bill has
been voted on and the law has been passed. Have those gone through? Yes, yes. And so now we just need to go through and manpower to education, increase by 10,000.
The bill. Good morning.
And natural gas. Oh, water supply networks. So they want to purchase from me. National consumption, production. We're going to refuse this contract for right now. We're going to offer coffee, champagne. Renegotiate political alliance. And that is good. We're both NATO. How is scientific cooperation? FX immersive holographic television. I'll look up what that is. ICT? Can we do a weapons agreement? Military. Ultimate helicopter. Let's do a budget of $3 billion for both countries. Budget is too high. Jesus. Turkey? Going cheap on me? Industry. No. Military. Let's go. Monolith, missile launcher, submarine, ultimate tank. Let's do 2.5 billion. Whatever. We'll do it another time. I think you've been doing a good job. That's really commendable. What cabinet position am I missing? Sports. Oh, this guy. Minister for Youth got jailed. Was this a French war carrier? Most likely. There's grain on it. They still haven't fixed that bug. Love these little ports. 42 million tons in freight out of the port, and 10 million passengers move through the Tbilisi airport every year. Refuse.
The
Christmas. And what about this political coalition? So it means whenever we hire that many. So we have 3 months to get more teachers.
You know.
We owe the Indonesians $3 billion. Why do we owe them so much? Look at that. Look at our total debt. It's literally just kind of been increasing over time. Mostly because we owe the Indonesians so much. Congratulations, Prime Minister, on the formation of a coherent coalition as the head of the executive branch and majority in Parliament. You are now officially the new head of government. We wish you the best success in your administration. So it looks like that we are good. Does that mean that this education thing went through? Let's go here. No, not yet. So we still have yet to do that, but apparently we are now in a coherent political coalition. Did you start machination? Your population will be 2,000, 5,000. Talking about like being Abkhazia or something. Elite helicopter. Let's go. Let me see what my research is before we go. Graviton. Matter sciences. Quantum encryption. Is excellently President PG. Let's go. Yeah, robotic consciousness and high level intelligence. Yes, I haven't seen iRobot before. Bionics, immersive holographic. Yeah, I can't wait for these. When are we going to discover them? 2038 to 2043. ACT, 100 gigabyte internet. Jesus Christ, what's our internet speed? TV stations, 12. Only 12 in Georgia. .74% of Georgia is internet users. Average internet speed is 37 megabytes per second.
I have to.
Okay, we're gonna make our way to the end of the year. Economy grew, okay. Unhealthy housing situation, 4.4%. Excellent figure. Housing policies a model for many countries. 7.2.
Here are the GDP.
Economy grew 7.72% in 2029. GDP is now at $51.9 billion. Apparently, we had really bad finances right now. $6 billion for our education. $4.6 billion for Social Security, which is going to go to $5 billion. So maybe $6 billion. Public debt is $6 billion. Sectors nationalized is continuing to go up. Debt servicing, structural. We are actually now running a structural deficit. So we need to, in the next episode, we need to go ahead and start lowering the deficit. That is going to be the goal here. Let's see. We got debts. We borrowed money within this last quarter.
Here are the GDP.
What is my growth now? 6.66%. Evil number. Did you pay someone on Cameo to advertise your channel? Say, hey guys, someone make like George Takei like do a cameo, just say, hey guys, Politics Gaming here, and today I'm doing a really stupid video. George Takei. What's the celebrity you would want to say Politics Gaming on Cameo? Rudy Giuliani. Okay, hang on. Get a fighter jet. Great. Budget deficits. Annual debt service. Negative nearly $1 billion.
Here is our growth for
7% growth, and that's what we're at. But we're gonna go ahead and end it right here. We are now in the year 2030. This is officially the first time I've ever crossed into the new decade in Power and Revolution. It's the first time I've ever made it to the year 2030. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens in Georgia within this next decade if we make it there. We're going to try to get to 2034, and if we don't make it to if we make it to 2034, and we don't join the European Union, the goal for the next, like, 5 years, like 4 years and like 11 months, is to, well, 4 years and like 10 months now. The goal now is to get into the European Union. If we cannot get into the European Union, we will not run for another election, and we will end the series in 2034, at the end of 2034, regardless of what the election does. And we will call it then. So the series is coming to an end. We got about like 4 years and 10 months before we ended. So go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you guys want to see more content, hit that bell notification icon. Let's go ahead and check education. Let's go ahead and go forward like 2 weeks. You play TPP sometime. I know. Just whenever it's a good thing, I'll play it. It's just that it's not fun. It's a clicking simulator. Even though this is a clicking simulator, but there's a lot more to do. I don't know, like, TPP is great. It's just like every time I play it, I never feel the same thing that I did whenever I first started playing it. Okay, I'll check it out if they've added wife and kids. I know I've seen that a couple of times in the chat, but I'll check it out. Okay, great. We just met all of our electoral promises for the coalition, and we have appointed the 2 positions that they have that we asked them for. So we are now officially in a solid coalition with the political, with the Democratic Right group. Let's go ahead and save our game. We're going to call it. Guys, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you guys want to see more content like this, hit that bell notification icon so you don't miss anything on this channel whenever I do make it. I don't have a streaming schedule. I don't have any sort of schedule for content or live streams or anything like that. So putting that bell notification icon will always notify you whenever I do go live. Again, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of the Republic of Georgia. I'll see you guys in part 11. I'll see you guys there. Thank you guys so much for watching this, and take care.